You ever notice how people get weird around you before they respect you? Not after, before. Like the world secretly runs on these invisible little trials nobody talks about. Tiny interruptions, tiny disrespects, tiny power moves, like somebody lightly kicking your door to see if anybody's home. And most people don't even realize it's happening. That's why one person walks into a room and instantly gets treated with respect, while another spends years being nice and still gets talked over like background noise. Listen, respect is not handed out because you're a good person. That's the Disney version. Real life? People test your boundaries first. They test your reactions, your self-respect, your emotional stability because humans are constantly scanning each other for social rank. Constantly, like wolves circling each other in the snow trying to figure out who flinches first. And the scary part? Most of these tests happen subconsciously. The people doing it usually don't even realize they're doing it. That's what makes us dangerous, because if you don't see the game, you keep losing without understanding why. First test. Interruptions. This one is everywhere. Work, dating, friend groups, family dinners. You're talking about something important, mid-sentence, fully engaged. Then somebody cuts across your words like your voice was just elevator music. And watch what most people do. They instantly stop talking. Instant surrender like their confidence got unplugged from the wall. Now listen carefully. Not every interruption is disrespect. Some people just get excited. But repeated interruption, that's different. That's someone subconsciously asking, how easy is this person to overpower? And the moment you constantly abandon your own space, people feel it. Your social presence shrinks because people unconsciously trust people who trust themselves. That's the real game, not aggression. Certainty. Big difference. You ever notice the person everybody secretly respects in a group? Usually not the loudest, not the guy barking over everybody trying to dominate the room like a malfunctioning podcast host. No, it's usually the calm one, the person who gets interrupted, pauses, looks at the person calmly, then finishes their sentence anyway. No anger, no speech, no emotional reaction, just quiet certainty. That energy changes rooms. Loud confidence is fireworks. Calm confidence is a loaded gun sitting quietly on the table. Second test, the disrespect joke. Oh, this one destroys people socially because they laugh when they should have paid attention. You know the joke. Relax, bro, I'm kidding. Damn, you're sensitive. Nah, I just play like that. Listen, some jokes are harmless, but some people use humor the way thieves use flashlights. They're searching for weak spots, testing your self-respect, seeing how much disrespect they can slide past your nervous system before you finally react. And if you laugh at every little shot just to seem chill, people notice fast, because now they know there's no cost to disrespecting you. That's how people accidentally become the group punching bag. Not overnight, slowly. One tolerated joke at a time. And no, the answer is not becoming emotional and starting fights over every comment. That's weak too. The real power move? Make them explain it. That's it. What do you mean by that? Watch how fast fake confidence starts collapsing in real time, because people love sneaky disrespect until the lights get turned on. And here's a painful truth. Weak people think respect comes from being needed. Real respect comes from knowing you can leave. That changes everything. Third test, availability. This one is brutal because almost everybody fails it. You answer instantly, reply instantly, show up instantly, drop your priorities instantly. Meanwhile, the other person treats your time like loose change under a couch cushion. You ever send somebody a long, emotional paragraph explaining yourself just for them to reply, "Lol, okay?" Yeah, that feeling right there, that's what happens when people realize you care more about keeping the connection than protecting your dignity. And people absolutely test this, consciously or unconsciously. Texting, favor requests, last-minute invitations, emotional dumping. They're watching one thing. How hard is it to access this person? Because scarcity creates value in business, in dating, in friendships, in everything. If your attention is available 24/7, people stop respecting it. Your energy starts feeling like free samples at Costco. Easy to grab, easy to forget. But the moment people realize you actually have boundaries, something shifts psychologically. Your value rises immediately. And people misunderstand boundaries all the time. Boundaries are not walls. They're filters. You can still be kind, still warm, still caring. You just stop handing your energy out like Halloween candy to every person demanding access to you. Fourth test, pressure. This one reveals almost everything about a person. People will pressure you to betray yourself just to see if you will. Laugh at things you don't find funny. Agree with opinions you don't actually believe. Drink when you don't want to. Go along with stupid behavior just to keep the vibe good. Because humans are terrified of rejection. Our brains treat social exclusion like survival danger. That's why peer pressure works so well. But here's the crazy part. The people applying pressure often respect you more when you calmly resist it. Not emotionally, not dramatically, just solid, grounded, certain. Because self-respect is rare now. Most people shapeshift depending on who they're around. No backbone, no center, just social camouflage. And people can feel that weakness instantly. The people who command respect, they can sit in a room full of pressure and still remain themselves. That energy is heavy. People remember it. Now here's the truth nobody wants to hear. These tests never stop. New relationship? Tests. New job? Tests. Success? Even more tests. Because the higher you climb, the more people check whether your confidence is real or just decoration. And the people who lose respect the fastest are usually the people trying hardest to be liked. That's the trap. They over-explain, over-give, over-tolerate, over-smile, until people start treating them like emotional furniture. Always there, never valued. The moment people realize you're willing to walk away, the entire dynamic changes. Because now they understand something dangerous. Your approval is no longer cheap. And once you understand this stuff, social situations stop feeling random. You stop taking every little thing personally. You stop reacting emotionally to every tiny challenge. Because now you can see the hidden conversation happening underneath people's words. If this video connected with you, subscribe. Because this channel is for people who are done being psychologically played by social rules nobody explains out loud. And trust me, this rabbit hole goes way deeper. Now tell me this. What's the biggest respect test someone has ever tried on you, and how did you respond?